Ohio is a state that is usually associated with football, from great high school players all the way up to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton. But it also does pretty well in basketball. Of course, LeBron James is from Akron, and it wasn't that long ago that we were in Columbus introducing you to Jared Sullinger. Just outside of Columbus, in Reynoldsburg, Ohio, you'll find one of the best girls basketball players in the country, 6'3" Alyssa Rice.
She's a great rebounder, number one. Her defense is almost perfect. I mean, she's never in the wrong spot. She can really run from end to end really well, and she's really unselfish.
I look to run the floor, do the little things. A lot of people surprised like how many charges I take. I take pride in my defense. I would say I'm a more defensive player than an offensive player. Every program I've played for basically takes pride in their defense, so that's where I get that mentality.
Reynoldsburg High has seen a lot of success in girls basketball in Jack Bertel's 12 years, especially in the last 4 seasons. The team is seeking its 5th consecutive district title this year and has won 40 consecutive league games. Alyssa has played a large part, and she's only getting better.
She's so athletic, and she still has a lot of room to grow too. She can shoot the ball from the perimeter. She'll get better at taking the ball to off the dribble.
I like being able to make such an impact and seeing how teams have to change their whole mindset according to match your presence. So I enjoy having that impact.
As great as she is at it now, Alyssa didn't always love basketball. She grew up loving gymnastics and cheerleading. But when she got too tall for those sports and it was suggested that she make the switch, she wasn't too happy.
One cheerleading practice, I remember we were in the car and my mom told me that she had signed me up for basketball. And it was before practice, so I was trying to hold it in, but I couldn't, and I started crying because I didn't want to stop cheerleading.
I was like, well, I'll sign you up and I'll be an assistant coach. So once practice was over and we got back in the car, and I looked in the rearview mirror and she's sitting back there with a smile on her face. And I was like, you liked it, didn't you? And she said, yes, Mom, I liked it. I was like, see there?
Once Alyssa was confident that without any experience, she was good enough to compete with any of the other girls her age, she not only liked the game, but she began working hard to be the best player on the floor.
I think in 5th grade she started playing in our travel stuff, and just kind of, all the way up through, she was always the tallest one, and has really developed because of how hard she works. She is dedicated in the weight room with our strength coach, and is the leader by example.
Her work ethic is something that carries over into all aspects of her life. As hard as she's worked to be one of the best basketball players in the country, she hits the books just as hard. She's a straight A student, but she also takes time to volunteer.
She's the first one to help me with whatever we need to do, and if we're having a fundraiser, she's first. If she, if we're gonna, anything we do, she's just right at the top of the class, whether it be basketball, school, or helping people.
I've always been a straight A student. I've never gotten a B. I just take it as you have to be there. You might as well put your best foot forward and do your best.
We try to have our kids just well-rounded and everything, not just focus on one thing. And that she's active in the church. She's very down to earth. She's a very caring person. She's just real humble in the experience and everything like that.
Oh, that's what's been that way?
That was a charge.
She's committed to the University of Kentucky, where she hopes to continue her winning ways and also study to be a physical therapist. Wherever life takes Alyssa, she has a proud and supportive family behind her.
I just want her to get the full experience of it. Get her 4 years of that, doing basketball. If she want to go to the next level, WNBA, that'd be great. We'll support her in whatever she does, because we're her biggest fans.
I'm very, very proud of the young lady that Alyssa has grown up to be. She doesn't like a lot of attention. She wants to just be able to play and do her best.
I just love the competing each and every night and like the relationships you build. My coach always told me that it's not like the end that you look at, it's the journey that you take. Other than that, it's basically just going out and competing, and I love to win, so going out and just being successful.
In Reynoldsburg, Ohio, I'm Joe McCann.